Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenos días a todos. Soy HiroGabo y bienvenidos a la octava parte de Goodbye Deponia, subtitulado en español. Y me quedé en esta parte. Aquí es donde todos los órganos se están subiendo hacia... ¿Cómo se dirá? Bueno, la cosa que va a llevar a todos al elicio. Están planeando algo al parecer. Hay otros Rufus que se clonaron y se hicieron 3 Rufus. Cada quien está haciendo su propia misión. Uno está salvando a Gol, otro tiene que ir a la resistencia y este, por ejemplo, tiene que impedir el lanzamiento de lo que sea que lo va a llevar al elicio. Vamos a ver las opciones. Vamos por la pica. Aquí estoy. Ay, a lo mejor sale. Dame 2 opciones.
Yoo-hoo! Hello! Oh, rats. Nobody there.
¡Oh! Ahí es donde... A ver, cambiaremos de personaje al Rufus verde. Muy bien, aquí es donde están ellos y donde salió en la otra imagen. Veamos 2 opciones.
There's something growing there. Some kind of moss or brush. Let's see whether I can feel something. Uh-huh! There's a crevice in the rock. Her constant howling is putting us at risk. I have to get her to calm down somehow. Please be very, very quiet. After all, we must assume we're surrounded by evil, people-eating monsters. No, please, don't! Shh, 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 shh. Quiet, quiet.
That Rufus.
This is dry, long, and thin. No doubt about it. It's the plot of Secret Files Tunguska. Or a low-hanging branch. Either one.
Tunguska. No puedo hacer mucho aquí, así que vamos al otro Rufus, al azul, con el que estábamos antes. Algo tenemos que hacer aquí para salvar a los otros.
The entire Organon is withdrawing to the headquarters. It'll be difficult to sneak in there undetected. As long as he's guarding the loading, it could be difficult for me to hide in a crate. I'll have to distract him somehow. That is the upper ascension station, somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting. What a pity the Organon has their headquarters here of all places. What are the chances I could fight my way through the whole tower to Ascension Customs? 50-50? According to the label, this one is going to the control level, so not to Elysium. I have to find another crate.
Huh? There's something moving. Hello? Anybody there?
Darn, that lousy spotlight has wrecked my whole plan. Until the guard is distracted, I better stay here in the shadows.
Oh, okay.
That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead.
Ok. Tú no puedes hacer casi nada, entonces. Vamos al Rufus de en medio, donde estaba Bozo. Veamos qué hay aquí. Veamos qué podemos hacer. Los Smook.
Bozo's neighborhood has really seen better days. The part that's still standing is brittle and on the verge of collapse. And the part that's sitting is hard to recognize behind the newspaper.
Hablemos con ellos.
May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Luke! It's Baby Bozo!
Nonsense, woman! That's not Baby Bozo! It's just a stray hobo!
Is it now? So why do I think it's Baby Bozo?
Because you're old and senile!
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt you, but,
Baby Bozo.
I'm not a hobo.
See, Luke? I told you he's not a hobo.
So, back then, you also said it's not gangrene. We could have saved that leg, you know. Poor Timmy.
What are you doing here in the middle of a war zone? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I please.
What does he want?
He wants to know what's going on here.
Well, tell him that nothing's happening here at all these days. At least not since the Algernon retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
Is that the Bozo family's house over there?
Why? Isn't this one good enough for you? It may have suffered a little grenade damage here and there, but it's still our home.
Calm yourself, Mook. He's asking about the Bozos.
Well, in that case, he's wrong here. They live next door.
Ok, viven allá.
Do you know what's up with Bozo?
Oh, so you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense, woman. Bozo would never be friends with some random hobo. That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left, even if he doesn't act a part at the moment.
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girlfriend. The world is coming to an end.
He does so have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives in the floating black market.
If she contradicts him as often as you do to me, I can surely understand why he moved back in with his folks.
Bambina, la que salía en Soy Deponia. Sí, creo que sí. Que era viejos tiempos. Veamos.
Yeah, I'm looking for the resistance camp.
Tell him we're not buying anything.
The young man is looking for something, Mook.
And so he asks you of all people. You never know where you put anything.
At least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take care of your guest.
Oh, the hobo. I almost forgot about him.
Tell him that if he absolutely must go around panhandling, he should try the resistance instead. Their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all. Those people at least know how to keep order.
Información útil.
Do you even get what I'm saying?
5, right?
Nonsense, woman. It's at least 7.
What do you know? You haven't got a clue what this is about.
Then why don't you ask your good buddy, the hobo? He seems to have an answer for everything.
Ah, rubbish. He's not even talking.
That's because you won't let him get a word in edgewise. Look, he's trying to say something. Again.
Just forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving.
You know, I think you were right, Mook. He was a hobo after all.
That's what I said, woman. But you never listened to me.
Pensaba que era el Doc. El que tiene el periódico pensaba que era el Doc desde un principio. Pero al parecer... No. Oh, mira.
That is the Upper Ascension Station, somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting.
Ah, entonces por acá están los dos Rufus, el que está en la cantarilla y el que cayó cerca de las cajitas esas.
I would look absolutely fabulous in this outfit, as long as nobody important is looking. Fire! Fire! I'm on my way! Wee 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 wee! Yeah!
Oh! Look! Mook! Oh, that is so cute! Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin David's fireman's uniform!
Nonsense, woman. That isn't Baby Bozo. It's a wandering hobo already.
Oh! You're right! Oh, I knew it was a mistake to cheat the optician at bingo!
Pobre Rufus, no lo dejen hacer nada en paz. A ver. Oh, se puede cambiar. Un ninja. A ver.
Yeah, okay, one more time.
Hey-ya! Oh! Look! Mook! Oh, baby bozo is playing with his cousin Alex's ninja outfit.
Nonsense, woman. It's just that hobo again.
You think so? Well then, he's not getting a caffeine lollipop.
Bozo tiene familiares raros, pero muy geniales. Ahora, ¿qué dirán?
Is that really necessary? All right.
Oh, look! Mook! Oh, there's baby bozo! Well, baby bozo, would you like another caffeine lollipop?
You shouldn't give the baby caffeine lollipops, woman. He'll just take off again.
All you ever do is complain, Mook. The child has to eat. How else will he get to be as big and strong as his brother?
Oh, heavens above. I certainly hope the baby bozo doesn't take after that whiny good-for-nothing. He should take a lesson from his cousins instead. At least they've done something with their lives.
Don't listen to the nasty old man, sweetie. Here, you can have a caffeine lollipop from me.
Wow, that was humiliating and enlightening at the same time. Kind of like my school days. I knew there was a reason I dropped out after the 2nd grade.
Lo gran desbloqueado. Portafisco Carnival. Ha de ser porque me puse todos los trajes. A ver qué. Lollipop.
That was even easier than taking candy from a baby. But only half as much fun.
Tengo el sistema operativo de Android. Sí. Espero que lo entiendan.
It's been a while since my last mail robbery. I hope I still know how to disarm the edges on the stamps.
¡Qué rata!
The letter is addressed to Bozo's mama. My dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health. To be more exact, I stepped on an organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will arg. All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank.
Guacapelas. Ahora sí, veamos el momento, la verdad. A ver a Bozo.
Huh? What's going on here?
Oh, look, Grandpa. We have visitors.
Oh, then I better put on my pants, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you a friend of Bozo?
Bozo doesn't have any friends.
I mean that gifted tinkerer he talks about.
Yep, that's me, Rufus. Where is the old pirate?
Pirate? That chump?
Chump. Brilliant.
Bozo is upstairs in his bed.
Crying like a little girl.
Speaking of which, can somebody get me out of here for crying out loud?
¿Ya puedo manejar? Ya.
He's stuck. He must be weighed down by all that junk mail in his bag. Huh. That must have been too intellectual.
Se pasaron.
I'm stuck. Isn't that weird?
He's stuck. He must be weighed down by all that junk mail in his bag.
Pobre Rufus.
That must have been too intellectual.
Ok.
Coochie coochie coo. Ah, movie material.
Oh.
The letter is addressed to Bozo's mama. My dearest honey bunch, I wish you were. What a, that's gonna. Well, service at the front doesn't. To be more exact, I stepped on. All my love. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secret. At any rate.
Ok, ya. Ya lo había leído. Démosle la paleta. A ver qué
Well, would you like a lollipop? Hey, who's throwing things at me? Hey, what was that anyway? Must be lying around here somewhere.
pasa. ¡Oh!
Sweet. I would make such a great father. I wonder if there are any limits to my good nature.
Está pensando. ¿Y el bebé
Huh?
se
Where did he suddenly disappear to? Hey, that's not funny.
El bebé tiró el chupón por esta cosita, este tubo que está aquí redondito verde. Y ese chupón fue directo a las alcantarillas. Entonces, por aquí debe estar el chupón.
This is, what? A pacifier? At least, it feels like a pacifier. Somewhat drooly. And, well, pacifier-shaped.
No, regresemos con esto. Está más divertido aquí. El carajo el bebé. La madre de Bozo. Démosle la carta.
Mail for Widow Bozo.
There's no Widow Bozo here.
You want to bet? It's a joke. Hey, where's the applause? That was a real side splitter.
What's in the letter, Rufus?
I'm not telling. I want the laughter back.
Ah. Ahora quiere. A ver. Espérate, vamos con este Bozo. LOL.
There you are. Come on, bedtime's over. Rise and shine. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go away.
But we need to get to the rebel camp. You have to help me save the world. Bozo! Oh, man.
Se pone sentimental. No manches. A ver, ¿qué opciones me da? Una nota.
What have we here? A doctor's referral to a therapist. Will you look at that? I've always known he's lost his marbles. So now we have written proof.
Pobrecito. Si le saludamos.
I've always known he's lost his marbles. So now we have written proof.
Ah, ok. Psicólogo y todo.
Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch.
¿Y si le damos esto?
Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch. I like this idea. A self-portrait as a cash box.
¿Qué más?
It's not the whooping pox, that much is clear. But what is it then?
Whooping pox, ni me acordaba de eso.
Bozo!
Leave me alone.
Oh, good grief.
¿Y si le damos la carta?
Hey, Bozo! Here's a letter from your father.
What?
I mean, wait a second. Were you fond of your father?
Very much.
Nah. In that case, I don't think this would cheer you up.
No. Necesitamos algo que anime a Bozo, entonces. Salgamos de aquí. Bozo está depresivo. Hablemos con el anciano. El anciano Bozo.
And you're really Bozo's grandpa?
I've wondered that for years, but my doctor refuses to conduct a grand paternity test.
Eso sí me risa. A ver, démosle esto.
What does Bozo need?
Balls.
No, I mean, what does he have?
Well, no idea. Certainly not balls.
A ver, enséñamele eso a la mamá de Bozo.
What's wrong with Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wit's end. He's been like a different person ever since he came back. The boy won't eat, he won't talk, and not even his beloved Fifi Fairy Frills stories cheer him up.
Yeah, Fifi Fairy Frills. Yeah.
Cuento de hadas. Oye, cuentos de hadas, a lo mejor ha de haber algún libro. Un libro. ¿Qué es esto? Baby phone. Lo agarré.
Yoo-hoo! Huh, nothing. Huh, nobody seems to be sending on this frequency right now.
Como un walkie-talkie. Adiós, Carter, no te quiere. Puedo mostrarle esto.
Don't want to make him cranky.
Para afuera. Vamos al abajo. ¡Oh, Dios! ¡Oh! ¡Ah, demonios! Todo muy bien. Una coladera.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats. Nobody there.
¡Oh! Una ciudad bajo. ¿Y si puedo lanzar algo ahí? Solo, digo.
I worked hard for this, and I'm certainly not gonna toss it out the window just like that.
¿Qué es esto?
Hi there.
Hello. Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
What would you like to hear, huh? Welcome to Burrito Wrap Paradise? So you think my sign isn't flashy enough?
Nah, not really.
No manches.
What are you selling here?
This is a fashion boutique. I sell men's suits with matching designer hats.
Yeah, looks more like a burrito stand to me.
How perceptive of you, Inspector Trash Vest. Why are you even asking, since you obviously swallowed a lie detector, huh?
Any special offers today?
I've got these burrito wraps for 1.25 zlotys each. If that's not special enough for you, go someplace else where they have flashing signs that say special offer. But you can count on it that their burrito wraps cost a lot more. Flashing signs don't come for free, you know.
Ese acento. 4 burritos, por favor.
4 burritos, please.
Sorry, my assistant resigned.
You had an assistant?
Yeah. No idea how he managed to open his shackles.
Well, why don't you just make the burritos yourself?
I've had surgery. The doctor says I shouldn't move too much. Curse my big heart.
Why? Did you donate a kidney?
No, didn't you listen? I said my heart is too big.
Oh, come on. Make me a few burritos, will ya?
No, without an assistant.
Have you seen a baby pass through here?
I know nothing about missing babies. Nothing. And no one can prove otherwise.
Come on. It should have passed here just a minute ago.
Oh, in that case, I really don't know.
Oh, no sabe nada sobre ese bebé perdido. Lo negó totalmente. Sospechas.
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
Just down the road, behind me.
And you tell me just like that? I mean, what if I were an Organon spy?
Well, you just can't plan for everything, can you? You could have been a mutated flu virus. Then I shouldn't even have talked to you.
Oh.
You're looking for an assistant?
So you can read, bravo. I'm looking for a handsome man to work under me.
Oh, Dios.
Too bad I'm busy.
I said handsome, didn't I?
Ooh.
Have you found a male assistant in the meantime?
Yeah, but I ate him already.
You're joking, right?
Yeah, if you have to explain it, it's not a joke anymore.
Nothing from me right now.
A good choice. We got plenty of that.
Ok. Veamos acá. Ah, qué bonito atardecer. La canción. Oh,
Is it
qué buena.
really that hard to make these things stable? Just FYI, this time I'm breaking it off on purpose. Oh, well, of course, I mean I'm going to adjust it just a little bit more. Oopsie.
Upsi, se cayó. Una antena. ¿La puedo combinar con esto?
The reception is okay, but I'm absolutely certain on this frequency, all I'll get is some idiotic ham radio operator.
What?
This is the high security frequency of the Edison Virological Hazardous Waste Eradicator.
Ah,
How can I help you?
I hope this won't happen again. Please excuse me, wrong number. Take care.
Say what? We're supposed to open the container and release the zombie viruses into the air?
What? No, abort! Abort!
Password verified. Virus container open. I hope you know where you're...
Yeah, you have a nice day too.
Zombie Apocalypse. Ah, ya la imagen es de Goal y Rufus Zombies. Muy buenas, muy buenas. Upper Ascension. Ahí está la alta ascensión. Hablemos con estos. ¿Serán dos mujeres o un hombre y una mujer? Veamos.
Bambina? Lottie?
Oh.
What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms.
We're now officers of the resistance.
Officers. Cute.
Moreover, it's Private Lottie to you now, and Sergeant Bambi.
Sergeant Bambi.
Do you hear that, Lottie?
I think Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant.
I think he's looking for a new set of teeth.
Ladies, please stay calm. Don't get your panties in a knot. That causes chafing.
Oh.
Where are the real rebels?
What do you mean, real? Do you think this is a dream or something? Want me to poke you with a needle? I got one right here. I could stick it all the way in if I have to.
No, I meant the true rebels. Janosch, Garlef, Leibold, the old gang, you know.
Oh, them. Janosch is left on a mission, far as I know. Garlef and Leibold are in the camp, right behind that gate.
Huh. Well, they'll have to do for now then.
Okay.
Attention! Superior officer present.
Ah! Where?
Behind you.
Naturally, I was referring to myself, you herbal cannon fodder supplement.
Yeah, right.
We're only taking orders from our squad leader.
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. She's under my command as well. I'm the big chief, after all.
Nice try, Rufus. But we know the general, and you're not him.
The what? The general? Huh. Squad leaders? Generals? Have I really been gone that long?
Que el mero jefe sea la novia de Tony, la novia, la ex novia de Rufus. Me cagaría. Me daría mucha risa.
I don't want to bother you any longer.
Oh, you can't be serious.
All right, I don't have time to bother you any longer.
That's more like it.
Puedo caminar más por acá. Ya es todo.
Something's moving back there. It's hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it.
No manches, es el bebé. Hicieron referencia a una película. Sí. Ah, no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Tres chiflados y un bebé. No me acuerdo cómo se llama, pero sí le hicieron una referencia. Dios santo, qué bueno. Se nota luego que sí.
Yoo-hoo! Open up!
Yes?
Leibold! What luck? Let me in.
Do I know you?
Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him. Rufus made it to the Upper Ascension Station with Janosch.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in. I want to talk to him.
No, I can't. How can I be sure you're not an Organon spy?
That takes the cake. After all, I started this rebellion.
Oh, and is there anyone who can attest to that?
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else has to vouch for you?
Huh. This is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. But all right, I'll be right back. And you can get ready to do a few push-ups.
Ok. ¿Qué podemos hacer? Acá había más opciones. Sí, 3 puertas. Vamos. Subamos a la primera. Oh.
Are you merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
La risa. Sogas para suicidarse.
Classy. I bet they'd look good on goal. Yoo-hoo!
Good day to you, sir. Would you like to buy a rope? We have exactly the right rope for every neck.
What are the financing options?
A man with gallows humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate campaign. With 30 points, get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course. Take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on.
Eleganza, the rope for the fashion-conscious woman.
¿En serio?
Welcome to Morbid Moe's Rope Barn.
¿Puedo probarlo?
Velvety. It flatters the neck. It flatters the neck.
Dice lo mismo.
2 ropes for the price of 1.
Sí la tendré que comprar, ¿verdad? Como seguro.
Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative.
No puedo pasar para allá, ¿verdad?
No.
Tendrá que dar la vuelta. Así es.
Hands off! The antidepressants are for patients who are not beyond hope.
De aquí puedo conseguir medicina para Bozo. ¡Es el fan! ¡Barry! ¡Lol! Rápido, rápido, rápido.
I have a doctor's referral.
May I see it? Everything seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any time. You could at least put on some romantic music.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
All right. First, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
So, I've got this friend.
A friend.
No.
I see. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you, what should he be doing?
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world, etc.
Saving the world? Don't you think that's asking a bit much of a single person?
Of course, it's practically impossible. But that didn't stop us before. We had many narrow escapes. But now, of all times, so close to victory, boom, count me out, nothing doing.
Well, I can understand your friend pretty well. He's under enormous pressure and probably scared.
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Black beard on the outside, yellow liver on the inside.
And quite rightfully so, don't you think? Save the world. That's a huge responsibility.
He can't split himself in 3 after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he... say what?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa! Let's take this slowly.
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful resurrection business. And, of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
I see. One thing at a time. Why, don't you just tell me a little bit about, yourself?
Oh, no, más opciones. Acabemos con esto ya.
I often have the feeling that I don't belong.
Belong to what?
You know, everything. Deponia.
So you wish you were better integrated?
Jeepers, no. I just want to leave this place. Elysium is where I belong. Unfortunately, getting there is harder than I thought. At least as long as I'm trying to prevent this planet from being blown apart.
I see.
I'm afraid of transforming into someone I don't want to be. I last saw him yesterday. when I brushed my teeth.
In the mirror.
Right.
And what's so terrible about him?
Well, you know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real sleazebag.
And you feel compelled to take over his role?
Yeah, that's the plan, yes.
And naturally, that makes you feel uncomfortable.
I hate this role.
You are tired of having to pretend.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I'm impressed. Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner turmoil is truly remarkable.
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't about metaphors. I'm talking about my evil doppelganger.
I see.
No lo cree que está loco.
I'm racked with guilt.
Does that have anything to do with the factor that you, killed your girlfriend? Isn't that what you told me earlier?
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
I'm plagued by fears of failure. There's so much left to do, and so little time. Even splitting myself in 3 doesn't seem enough.
But you still seem pretty relaxed to me.
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself. No way. I'm super cool. I was referring to the other 2 me's.
I'm afraid this is getting a little too cryptic for me. You appear to be under a lot of pressure. But sometimes the best solution is to simply give up. Would that really be the end of the world?
Yes. Are you even listening to me?
Estaba muerto.
I was dead.
You mean you had a near-death experience?
Doesn't get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare at first. Then I remember a light, and eventually I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. He's a guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself over me.
I see.
Se arriesgó por la humanidad. Hermes. Hermes.
I could tell you about my childhood.
I'd like that, yes.
My foster father was the mayor in our village. At first he took me along to the city hall, but at some point I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally declared war on the Shrapnel Coast. After that, I was mostly locked up by myself at home.
You didn't have a key?
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs using the underwire from Grandpa's bra.
I see.
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Do you feel embarrassed when you disclose all these things about yourself?
No. Why? Quite the opposite.
Well, you should.
But this is not really about me. It's about my friend.
Are you quite sure about that? Couldn't it be that this is primarily about you after all? That's nothing to be ashamed of, you know.
Wow, you're good. Everyone else always acts like there's something wrong with that.
No.
I'm not here just to chat with you, actually.
You're expecting results. That's quite normal. If you have a hard time talking about your problems, we can begin with something else. How about a Rorschach test?
Aquí?
What? You're gonna lock me up in a shack with a lion?
It's an association game with cards.
Oh, a card game. Fine with me, but don't get your hopes up. I always win at cards because I'm the coolest guy there is. Much more so than my father, for example.
If you say so, let's get started then.
Penis! No, I mean, I'm ready.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Elicio, machi. Elicio despegando hacia Utopía. Ese soy yo, en el Elicio, junto con Goal. Pobre Rufus. Pongámoslo más
Elysium, majestically enthroned high above Deponia.
And that does not worry you? You know the rumors about the Elysians giving the order to blow up Deponia, right?
Do I know them? I started them.
I see. Perhaps we should proceed with the next picture. What do you see here?
Un pájaro. Un elfo. Una mariposa. Ya me cansé. Yo veo una muerte, pero le pondré mariposa.
A gorgeous butterfly.
You what?
A butterfly, you know, flitting through the air, not a care in the world.
I see.
Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to use my lifeline.
This is not about being right or wrong. It's just that most people see something different in this picture.
Most people are idiots. They wouldn't know a butterfly if it fluttered up their butt.
I see. Interesting. Let's look at the next picture. What do you see here?
Ese soy yo, salvando el mundo. Veo un gran héroe.
That's my picture on the front page, as Man of the Year.
Please be serious, will you?
Hey, what do you mean? You're the one with the funny glasses.
Right, that's it. If you prefer goofing off instead of giving me some serious answers, then you've come to the wrong person.
But I only told you what I saw.
In that case, you should definitely leave. There is no therapy here for people like you. Maybe you should consult an exorcist instead. And please stay away from me. Far away.
Deberían de ayudarte y en vez se alejan.
Hands off. The antidepressants are for...
A ver. Se me ocurre algo, pero ya dejaré para la otra parte. Nada más quiero ver con los últimos dos que están abajo y ya.
Barry! There's somebody at the door!
I heard it!
Chase him off! I need quiet for the cover story. You know, about that idiot who almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I know!
Psst. Rufus, come in! But please be very quiet, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Barry. Why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible. Everyone says you aren't a hero. You're an idiot. They say you brought down the end of the world upon us.
Ah, they're just jealous. I'm totally swell, and you know it.
I don't know what to think anymore. I haven't been able to get a single shot of your heroic deeds.
Well, you just aren't as good a photographer as I am.
If only I had just one photo as proof of your selflessness.
Yeah, that would be great for me. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll find the subject for another heroic deed, and you'll get your photo. Agreed?
Oh, that would be so great!
I'll be right back.
Tengo que hacer algo heroico ahora. Agarré pintura. Papel. También papel.
There's only one single letter in the typecase. A capital Yerk. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever for? There are hardly any words that contain it, and we already reported on the satyr knuckles in our winter special, Mythological Physical Extremities.
Oh yeah, I think Tony had that issue. Whatever for?
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh yeah, of course, I remember.
Yo no. A ver. Finger focus.
Oh, right. I still need a suitable subject for a heroic deed. All these subquests.
Ah, ya le entendí eso.
I see plenty of potential here for heroic deeds, but the implementation had better take place outside of my coat.
Metal tipo
Yerk, as in, it would be most yerksome if I can't find a use for this.
Sé lo que tengo que hacer, la medicina. Pero ya llevo mucho tiempo grabando. Me despediré aquí con esta grandiosa canción. Ya ha de faltar poco para la final de Goodbye Deponia. Unos 2 o 3 capítulos más. Partes más, diría. Pues bueno, soy HiroGabo y nos veremos hasta la próxima. Seguiré con las conversaciones y igual la grabaré y todo eso. Ya para la próxima parte haré lo que viene siendo los puzzles, combinaciones y todo. Espero que tengan paciencia por las 2 semanas que los subo cada vez. Es que sí me toma tiempo y también tengo cosas yo que hacer en la vida. Espero que lo entiendan. Bueno, soy HiroGabo y nos veremos hasta la próxima. Adiós.